Oh, they let me get that with Lurker. That's what I'm saying. This game is crazy right now with these abilities. You ain't getting that in Mutt.
Yeah, gang. Whole squad keeping it 1,000. The water on my neck got me looking like I'm drowning. I'm running up a check. I'ma need me an accountant. I'm counting till I reach it.
CFM, I got the Vikings. It's a comp CFM. Let's set our depth chart real quick before we get into our first, week one. Kellen Mond's going to be my starter. Our O-line is terrible. Our D-line is... Dude, are they going to get a stop in real life this year? Huh? NFL rosters, if you want to select players' abilities. Oh, I could change this to anything? Put in Playmaker, bro. Try to glitch with Playmaker. Oh, route tech and short end. Wait, do we need short end if we have route tech? I haven't tried any of these. Let's go slot apprentice. All right, I recently joined a cash CFM. This league is called Strictly Ballers. Commissioner Clutch got me in. Shouts to him. This is the Vikings roster that you guys are looking at. You're going to see these guys with abilities. I am fairly new to CFM, so it was surprising to see that you could just put any of these abilities on these players. You guys are going to see I have a bunch of superstars, actually. The Vikings have a really good CFM roster. And I need your guys' help because I need to... In this league, you can basically pay for different perks. So they do one thing that you can do is you pay an amount. I think it's like $10. It goes towards the pot, and you can reduce the age of any player on your roster by 5 years. So you can do that for the first season, only for one player per season. But Vikings Packers week 1. Who do you guys think I should use that on? Who do you think I should use it on? This is week 1. I'm the Vikings. My opponent. We got a division game, a division rivalry game off rip, and it's against the Packers. User OSU Chris G. You're going to see him in shotgun. Right away, I could tell that he really just wanted to throw the ball. There was not going to be much running, so we had to gear up our pass defense, and immediately we pick him off with Lewis. I tried to keep the ball in bounds, and we do, and it's going to be a turnover, and Kellen Mond is going to take over. So I did one thing for sure was I wanted to develop Kellen Mond, even though he just got cut by the Vikings in real life. He's a mobile quarterback, young quarterback, and Kirk Cousins is a little bit older, so Kirk Cousins immediately on the trade block for me, and I wanted to make some plays with Kellen Mond this year and hopefully boost his ratings up. As you see us get into the red zone, and we're going to end up settling for 3 after the drive stalls out. So Kellen Mond, starting quarterback. He has a bunch of weapons in Thielen, and then the 2 superstar X Factor players, Jefferson and Dalvin Cook. As you see, another interception for Harrison Smith here. That's another thing. So I was using Harrison Smith, but I think Lewis Cine is who I need to be using on user and on defense. It's Cine or Sign. I forget how to pronounce the name again. That's who we're going with defensively as far as the user goes. I end up switching down the line, but in the beginning I was user in Harrison Smith. You'll see throughout this game as I turn the ball back over to him. He's going to take over here. Throws a dot, and it's Lazard for a touchdown, 63-yard touchdown from Aaron Rodgers. So we go down 7-3. Again, it's early on in the game. We're in trips to the right. Kellen Mond, just a simple throw left side to Dalvin Cook, going to pick up 8 yards. Set up a 3rd and short. Hand it off to Dalvin, and we get blown up here. So in this league, it's not a sim CFM. You're going to see a lot of pros throughout the season. You'll see in this league, and it's really comp. It's cool because you get the competition and you get the the regular rosters with like trades and the draft and all that. But yeah, you'll see these guys are pretty good, and there aren't really any rules as far as the gameplay goes. Like there's going to be times where you can't go for it on 4th down, like if it's more than 10 in your own on your own side of the field and you're up or something like that. But other than that, there's really it's really just free for all, just like you would be playing a regular head-to-head game. As we go down 14-3, so Kellen Mond facing a little bit of adversity early on in the season. Dalvin Cook on the handoff up the middle, gonna pick up 5 yards. And that's what I have to try to do is just really get the ball to Jefferson and Cook. And then obviously you have Thielen as well. But those two guys are going to get us some easy yards as we hit Jefferson on the, Thielen on the drag. And Thielen's going to take it for 6, getting us within 4, 14-10. And we see Aaron Jones being used here. Aaron Jones going to run the ball for 11 yards, pick up the first down. Aaron Rodgers sitting back all day in the pocket. And it's going to be Lazard on that deep post once again. So Lazard has killed me early on in this game. Definitely have to make some adjustments. And this little quick flat pass has been annoying too. So a couple of different things that we have to keep our eyes on as far as this game goes. I guard the flat, then went to go guard the corner route, and he hits the flat. Just way too much time, not getting any pass rush. But right here, he tries to throw a post, and Kendricks jumps so high with Lurker here, and I'm gonna take this back for 6. But if you go back and watch that animation, just an animation I was so surprised on, because you don't see it from a linebacker in MUT, but right there with Lurker in regs or in CFM, Kendricks just jumped out of this world and made a huge play and really changed the game, as we get a fumble here too before half, and we're gonna get 3 more points before half. Huge defensive play. We're going to go up 20-14 at the half against our division rival, the Green Bay Packers. So huge defensive plays there with the pick 6, and then followed that up by a fumble where we get 3 more points. We throw a whip route left side. Easy completion for Mon. Sets up a 3rd and 4. You see I'm in U-trips in this game. I got to find whatever formation we're going to like best with Kellen Mond and company as we throw another interception. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Packers. Own 37 early in the 3rd quarter. Steps up, gets hit again, and fumbles once again. And we're going to take over on his 41. So 2 huge fumbles from Aaron Rodgers as he steps up and just coughs the ball up. Great defensive plays. We had the whip route wide open. Instead, I go right, and then we fumble, pick it up just as designed, and our offensive lineman picks up the first. Huge play. Drew it up like that. 2nd and 12. Later in the drive, we get screamed at and we fumble again. And Kellen Mond has just had a nightmare of a debut as he takes over on the 49-yard line. Here's a corner route thrown on the 2nd down of that drive, and he's going to throw a pick. So a lot of turnovers, a lot of sloppy play early on in the season for both players. I decide let's go to the ground. Let's try to work our way down the field a little bit. We go ground on first, and then we throw a corner out left side. It's going to be caught, but later in the drive, we stall out. 4th and 10 at midfield. We're just going to go ahead and punt the ball here. We could have gone for this, but we're going to go ahead and punt, and we're going to actually punt it way too far. It's going to be a touchback. 1st and 10, Aaron Rodgers sitting in the pocket, throws another pick left side. It's going to be Lewis again. Little Jurtle inside the 20. It's going to be a red zone opportunity with just 2:06 left in the 3rd quarter. Dalvin Cook on the carry, picks up the first and goal. Dalvin Cook, once again, I try to cut it back because it looked like that side was just way too crowded. 2nd and goal in the shotgun. We're going to go with another run, get blown up in the backfield. 3rd and goal coming up. Huge play here. We call screen. Perfectly called screen. Had blockers out in front, but they just didn't get it done. And I didn't do a great job setting up those blocks either after the catch. So we have to settle for 3. But this does make it a 2-score game. Huge field goal there makes it a 9-point game with just 25 seconds left in the 3rd. You see that quick flat pass once again. It's the 3rd or 4th time he's hit me with that. We keep giving that up. He throws a drag underneath. Big tackle there from Harrison Smith, setting up a 3rd and 1. Flat pass was wide open again, so he takes it once again. So at some point I have to stop giving him that, but I've allowed it the whole game so far. Aaron Jones on a drag, gonna pick up another 1st down. He's in this 5 wide, just has way too much time. I feel like my abilities weren't the best here defensive wise, and I noticed one thing: my D tackle is not bad. So immediately after this game, I went into the message board or the group chat and said that I was on the block. I'm looking for any type of interior D lineman. So that was immediately something that I felt that needs to be addressed. So after week 1, you're going to see hopefully some changes on the interior because it was way too much time back there for Aaron Rodgers. But he ends up scoring, so we're up 2 with just 2 minutes left, and we have to clock this thing out. So we give it to Dalvin Cook, our star running back. Picks up another first down, 2nd and 11 here, 1:56 left. Dalvin actually falls, but Mon scrambles through, picks up the first and slides at the 47. He has no timeouts remaining. 3rd and 9, Dalvin Cook making a couple man miss, and then he's going to be brought down. So we're going to have to punt here with 18 seconds left in the 4th, up 2. So we punt, and here's a punt dive. That's what they call it. Really, he moves this guy so it could bounce into the end zone, but we catch the ball at the 1 with 10 seconds left. He has to go all the way down the field pretty much, and he's just not going to be able to do this. It's 6 seconds left. He needs about 40 yards minimum to get a good chance, and he just gets sacked on the play. And that's going to do it for week 1. We're going to be 1-0 in the Strictly Ballers League. I'm going to go over the stats right now. Mond didn't have a great day. A lot of interceptions, fumbled as well. But we played great defense. Cook didn't get anything going on the run. It was really a sloppy game. We won because of defense, strictly defense. But I didn't like the clean pocket that Aaron Rodgers had all game. So we're going to make some changes on this roster for sure. I need some some interior D linemen, or I need some help in the secondary. So look for that in week 2. In between week 1 and week 2, hopefully we make some changes. Let me know if you guys like the CFM gameplay. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.